Right now. You are thinking about it again, that one thing, that one prayer, the one you've been holding in your heart for so long. You've asked for it again and again, sometimes with hope, sometimes with tears, and lately, you've started to wonder, is it ever going to happen? But Jesus is saying, my child, what you prayed for is not far from you, it is closer than you think. Just because you don't see it yet, does not mean it isn't near. Just because nothing looks different, does not mean nothing is changing. Behind the scenes, everything is coming together, every detail is being arranged, every step is being prepared. Jesus says, my child, I am working on your prayer even now. The delay you feel is not distance, it is timing, because what you asked for is not small, it requires the right moment, the right situation, the right version of you. Jesus is saying, my child, I am not keeping it from you, I am getting it ready for you. You may feel tired of waiting, you may feel like giving up, but don't stop now, because you are closer than you've ever been, closer to the answer, closer to the change, closer to the life you've been praying for. Jesus says, my child, hold on a little longer, you are about to see what you have been believing for. Now. Something begins to shift, not loudly, not suddenly, but clearly. You start to feel something different inside you, a calmness, where there was once anxiety, a quiet belief, where there was once doubt. Jesus is saying, my child, before I answer your prayer fully, I prepare your heart to receive it. This preparation is the first sign. You may begin to notice your thoughts becoming more peaceful, your fear slowly fading away, a strong feeling that something good is coming. This is not imagination, this is confirmation. Jesus says, my child, this peace you feel is my presence, it is a sign that your answer is near. Then, slowly, things around you begin to change too. A small opportunity appears, a conversation brings clarity, a situation starts to move forward. At first, it may seem small, but don't ignore it, because every answered prayer begins like this, quietly, step by step. Jesus is saying, my child, what you see now is only the beginning, your prayer is already in motion. You may not have everything yet, but now, you feel it, a deep knowing, it's coming. And that knowing changes everything. You are no longer waiting with fear, you are waiting with expectation. Jesus says, my child, stay ready, what you asked for is closer than ever. Now, what you were feeling inside starts to appear in your life, the peace, the signs, they are no longer just feelings, they are becoming real. Jesus is saying, my child, I do not prepare your heart without purpose, what you are feeling is leading you to your answer. At first, it may come quietly, not as something overwhelming, but as something clear. A door opens, a path appears, a situation finally begins to move, and something inside you will recognize it, a calm certainty, this is it. You may begin to notice a new opportunity that feels right without confusion, a solution where there was once a problem, movement in an area that felt completely stuck. This is not coincidence, this is your prayer, taking form. Jesus says, my child, receive what I am placing in front of you, this is the beginning of your answer. You might hesitate for a moment, because after waiting so long, it feels unfamiliar, but listen carefully, you are ready. Everything you went through prepared you for this exact moment, every delay, every lesson, every challenge, led you here. Jesus is saying, my child, step forward with faith, do not let doubt make you miss what you prayed for. This is your moment to move, not perfectly, but confidently, because this one step will lead to something much greater. Now, everything begins to move faster. What started as a feeling, then became a sign, then turned into an opportunity, is now becoming a breakthrough. Jesus is saying, my child, when your time comes, what I have prepared will not move slowly. You may begin to notice progress happening quicker than before, one opportunity leading to multiple results, situations clearly turning in your favor. This is no longer a possibility, this is reality forming. The thing you once prayed for is now unfolding in front of you. Jesus says, "My child." Stay focused in this moment, do not let fear or doubt distract you. Because when things start changing fast, it can feel overwhelming. You might think, is this really happening? Can I handle this? But the truth is, you already are. You stayed patient, you kept your faith, you didn't give up, and now, you are seeing the result. Jesus is saying, "My child." This is your breakthrough, receive it with confidence and gratitude. At this stage, momentum builds, things don't stop like before, they flow, naturally, powerfully. You are no longer waiting, you are experiencing, everything around you begins to align, and for the first time, you can feel it clearly, things are truly working in your favor. Jesus says, "My child." Keep moving forward, this breakthrough is only the beginning of something greater. If you feel your opportunity turning into a breakthrough, type Amen and continue walking forward with faith. Now, everything begins to grow beyond what you expected. The breakthrough you stepped into is no longer just a moment, it is expanding into something real. Jesus is saying, "My child." I do not bring change into your life just to stop halfway. What I start, I bring to completion. What once felt like a sudden shift is now becoming steady progress. You are no longer just experiencing change, you are living in it. You may begin to notice progress that continues without stopping, opportunities connecting one after another, results that feel stable and long-lasting. This is no longer temporary, this is alignment turning into success. Before things felt uncertain, now things feel grounded. Jesus says, "My child." This is the reward of your patience and trust. You believed, and now you are seeing the results. At this stage, your confidence becomes natural. You are no longer questioning every step, you are moving with certainty, because now, you can see the change, you can feel the difference, and that gives you strength. Jesus is saying, "My child." Continue moving forward, do not slow down now, you are building something that will last. Even when small challenges appear, they don't shake you, because now you understand something deeper, you are supported, you are guided, and you are exactly where you need to be. This is your success stage, where everything begins to make sense, where your life starts to feel stable, where your efforts finally show results. Jesus says, "My child." Stay humble, stay grateful, and stay focused. What you are experiencing now is only the beginning. If you feel your breakthrough expanding into lasting success, type Amen and continue walking forward with faith.